graphing rational functions. All right. So also, by the way, guys, there's an update on how we will have our performance task for this Gen Math. All right. So instead of having it at the end of the quarter, which is the performance task week, so we'll have it by chunk. All right. So what I mean with chunk is, so for example, like every chapter will have sort of exercises, I mean problem sets, like 2 to 3 problem sets, then we will consider that one as part of your mini performance task, because as you know, we have our main performance task, which is your e-portfolio. All right. So our some of our exercises are part of our, let's just say, we'll just label that one, yung mga exercises natin, parts written works. And then yung mga mini PT natin, we'll consider that one as mini PT problem sets. So that's part of our performance task, aside from your e-portfolio. But of course, the quiz is also part of your written works. Okay. So today we'll have to graph rational function. Okay. Now in graphing rational function, you need to recall your knowledge how to find the vertical asymptotes and the horizontal asymptotes of your rational function. Okay, so let me share screen here.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Okay, can you see on my screen, guys? Yeah, nakita niyo na yung screen? Okay. For a while, let me maximize yung muna dito sa screen ko para makita ko kayo lahat. Yeah, whiteboard. Nakita niyo whiteboard? Okay, good. All right, so we'll have to graph now your rational functions. Okay. Now, so for example, we have this function f of x equals, let's use -3 over x plus 2 minus 1. Okay. Now, this is considered to be a rational function. Okay, there's no radical sign in it, so this is a rational function. Now, first thing, you are going to identify your, what do you call this one, your vertical asymptote and your horizontal asymptotes. All right, so what's your vertical asymptote here? So how to find your vertical asymptote, guys? Who can still remember how to find your vertical asymptote? You equate your denominator to 0. So here, what is your vertical asymptote there? If you have an answer, please do it in the group chat, please. Okay, the vertical asymptote here is x equals -2. Very good. So you will just equate your denominator to 0. And your horizontal asymptote here is, check the degree of your numerator and then the denominator. Now, if your numerator has less than the degree of your denominator, then your horizontal asymptote is equal to 0. So for this case, what is your horizontal asymptote? Look at your degree of your numerator comparing it to the degree of your denominator. So it's going to be 0. But look at the problem, there's -1 there. So you are just going to add whatever the constant after your -3 over x plus 2. Since initially, meron kang 0 dito na, di ba? Kung ito lang yung equation, guys, 0 lang yung horizontal asymptotes natin. Pero meron kang -1 dito, so you have to add 0 plus -1. Always plus, although minus yung sign dyan, but syempre, pag nag-plus ka na negative, so 0 plus -1, therefore your horizontal asymptote is y equals -1, is because 0 plus -1 is -1. All right. Now, after that one, you are going to make table of values wherein you're going to have points to the left and to the right of your vertical asymptotes. So let's make a graph here. Gawa din kayo ng graph dyan sa ano nyo para mapa-straight nyo na maayos. Okay, your vertical asymptote there is negative 2, right? So saan ba yung negative 2? Let's label. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's label our graph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This negative lahat dito. Gawa din kayo ng graph dyan sa paper nyo, guys. Do not rely on my graph here. This positive, sorry. Also here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now you're going to make points to the left and to the right of your vertical asymptote. So hanapin mo natin yung vertical asymptote natin. Let's make a graph out of that vertical asymptote. Pag mayroon ka vertical asymptote x equals negative 2, so you're going to make a broken line to that asymptote, meaning to say the graph of your rational function will not touch that asymptote. Okay. Now what is your horizontal asymptote then? It's y equals negative 1. So therefore, your graph also will not touch to this horizontal asymptote. Okay. Now next is you're going to have some points, what do you call this one? To the left and to the right of your asymptote. You're going to make a, let's just say, table of values. Okay, gawa ka ng table of values. 1, 2. Okay, tigdadalawang points lang. Okay. X, your Y. Okay. Hanap ka ng points to the left of your vertical asymptotes that you can have your X. Let's just say 2 points beyond the horizontal vertical asymptotes. Meron kang, let's just say, let's use negative 5 and negative 3, guys. Diba? Ito yung mga points to the left of your vertical asymptotes. Negative 5, negative 3. To the right of your, what do you call this one? Vertical asymptote, you can use negative 1 and, so say, positive 1. Negative 1, positive 1. Okay, give me the values of your y for negative 5, negative 3, negative 1, 1. Okay, when you answer in the group chat, coordinate yung ibigay nyo sa akin. Negative 5, comma, kung ano yung value ng y. Negative 3, comma, kung ano yung value ng y. Using this equation here, guys, negative 3 over x plus 2 minus 1. Using this equation here, negative 3 over x plus 2 minus 1, and give me the corresponding values of your y. Sa group chat, please. Okay, please do participate, guys. Ang sagot nyo ha, ano, what do you call this one? Coordinate. So you can start with negative 5 or... Yun lang yung pabalik. And of course, yung inversion will be further discussed next week. But of course, inversion, those who are playing piano, keyboard, okay? So basically, I see the beneficial. Oh, I'm still waiting for your answers. Piano. Example, C major, C. So it will be 1. So for negative 5, what's the value of your y? For negative 5, substitute that one to this equation here. Negative 3 over x plus 2 minus 1. Okay, negative 5, 0. Okay. May value as negative 5. Okay, pero of course, going to do inversion, okay, okay, negative 3, 2. Okay. So instead of dito, may value na negative 3, negative 1 at saka positive 1 na lang. C sa chord. Ano ba kasi nagkapiano? C, E, G. Negative 1, negative 4. Okay, negative 1, negative 4. Okay. And lastly, we have positive 1. Oh, dalawang tao lang yata sumasagot dito ah. 1, negative 2. Okay, 1, negative 2. Okay, thank you guys. So now, after this one, we will plot those points. Okay, we will plot those points. We'll use another color here. Okay, we'll plot those points. Let's start with negative 5, 0. Saan ba yung negative 5, 0? So negative 5, 0 is here. Okay, negative 5, 0 is here. Negative 3, 2. Negative 3, positive 2. It's gonna be here. Okay, negative 3, 2. Negative 3, and that's positive 2 there. You graph it on your paper. Kayo na mag-graph dyan. Then you have there negative 1, negative 4. Negative 1. And then negative 4. Negative 1 here, negative 4 here. Okay, dito. Negative 1, negative 4. Dito banda. Okay, and then meron kang 1, negative 2. 1, negative 2. It's gonna be here. Okay. Now, you only have at least 2 points to the left of your vertical asymptote and to the right of your vertical asymptote. Okay. Now, for only 2 points, guys, you can graph now your rational function. You are just going to connect those 2 points, but not in a straight line, because this is a rational function. The expected graph of a rational function is a curved graph. Okay, and then since you have here an asymptote, it will never touch that asymptote, but it will go closer and closer to that asymptote. So you will have it this way. Okay, up to there, hanggang, lagyan mo na lang ng arrow yan. Ibig sabihin, as it goes farther and farther, it will goes closer and closer to that vertical asymptote. Then dito naman sa baba, okay, dito naman sa baba is, ayan, pababa din siya, but it will never touch to the, again it will never touch to your horizontal asymptote. Okay? Now, dito naman sa baba, itong isa dito, ayan, i-connect ko lang itong dalawa. Okay. Oops, sorry. Okay, it will never touch your horizontal asymptote, and it will never touch your vertical asymptote there. Okay. So, tingnan natin yung graph natin later ha. I-verify natin yan doon sa virtual graphing. Okay? Which is yung Desmos. Okay, let's see if we have a correct graph. When you share ako ha. Negative 3 over, memorize ito yung equation, negative 3 over x plus 2 minus 1. Okay, negative 3. Nakita niyo na ba yung ano na naka-display? Ano yun? Negative 3 over x plus 2 minus 1. Minus 1, tama. Minus 1. Okay, look at here our graph. Okay, can you see now? This is desmos.com calculator. This is a virtual graphing calculator. Okay. I-check, i-compare natin yung graph natin dito, compare doon. Look at here. Di ba yung what do you call this one? Di ba ito yung ano natin dito? Ito yung what do you call this one? The vertical asymptote natin. Okay, that's negative 2 there. So look at the graph. It does not touch the vertical asymptote. And look at here, the horizontal asymptote. This is 2 here, so probably this is negative 1 and this part here. So look at here our horizontal asymptote. So it does not touch our horizontal asymptote. Now looking back to our graph a while ago. Now, compare natin na dito. Okay. So it does not touch your vertical asymptote and your horizontal asymptote. Now, if you are asked additional task here to find the domain and the range, now based on the graph, how are you going to identify your domain and your range? Ano ba yung domain mo dito base sa graph? Okay, can you tell me the domain based on the graph? domain. Okay. Ano ba yung domain mo dito? Tell me the domain. Okay. Pwedeng you can answer that domain. X such that x not equal to -2, or uh, you can have it this way, guys. Negative infinity, comma, -2, union, -2, comma, infinity. Okay? You can have that domain written on that way, or you can have it okay this way. Ilagay ko dito sa kabila yung domain ha. X value such that x is not equal to -2. Okay? You can have it that way. Alright? And for your range, guys, what's your range here? Di ba kung sa domain kanina, makita mo, lahat ng negative values dito, negative infinity, but not -2. And -2, lahat ng positive infinity. Now, dito naman sa range natin, okay, y such that y values is not equal to, okay, not equal to -1. Okay? Or, dito sa ganitong style pagkasulat, hirap mag-type yan. Okay, ganitong pagkasulat is, okay, you can have it negative infinity, comma -1, union, -1, comma positive infinity. Okay? Kasi hanggang doon sa positive. Alright? So you can print screen that one, or I know you are writing it there. So let's have another equation. So bakit po ulit y equals -1 sa horizontal asymptote? Okay. Now, here, look at here your equation. Your equation is -3 over x plus 2. Compare your numerator to your denominator, the degree of your numerator. The degree of your numerator is less than the degree of your denominator. Bakit? Kasi wala namang x sa numerator, di ba? So, if your degree of your numerator is less than the degree of your denominator, then it is equal to 0. Pero, may additional dito na -1. So, ibig sabihin, 0 na yun initially. Kung ito lang yung equation, 0 na yung horizontal asymptote mo. Then, you add your value here, your constant. So, 0 plus -1 is equal to -1. Alright? Jam? Alright, you're welcome. Okay, let's have another equation and try it to yourself. Let me clear this one. And sa graphing naman, pwede kayong pumunta sa Desmos para i-confirm nyo yung graph nyo. Okay, try this equation. F of x or y equals x plus 2 over 3x minus 6. 3x minus 6. Okay, kunin nyo muna yung guys ha. Horizontal asymptote at saka vertical asymptote. Okay, kayo na sumagot dyan sa papel nyo. And then, send me sa group chat, sa Zoom chat, yung vertical asymptote, kung may sagot na, at saka horizontal asymptote. Okay, vertical asymptote is positive 2x equals 2. Okay, that's correct. And your horizontal asymptote, y equals 1/3. Very good. Y equals 1/3. So, dito guys, paano nyo kukunin yung horizontal asymptote? Tingnan nyo yung degree. Di ba pareho silang x, pareho silang, what do you call this one? 1, 1. So, ang gagawin mo dyan, para makuha yung horizontal asymptote, x over 3x. Di ba? Or simply, cancel yung x, ang maiwan na lang 1/3. Okay? So, kaya yan yung horizontal asymptote mo, y equals 1/3, yung horizontal asymptote. Okay, from there, anong next mong gagawin? Yeah, you can have your table of values. Okay. Points, find 2 points to the left of your vertical asymptotes and 2 points to the right of your vertical asymptote, and then make table of values. Okay, let's have it here. X, Y. Then you can confirm later doon sa Desmos. Okay. So what are the 2 points? 2. So this is 2. So let's just say, kung dito ang 2, pagpalagay natin dito yung 2 ha. 2, meron ka ditong 1, meron ka ditong 0. Next ng 2, meron kang 3, meron kang 4. Okay. Now find values equivalent to 0, 1, 3, and 4 dito sa ano. Siyempre, wag na yung 2 kasi pag 2 ang ilagay mo dyan, that is undefined, di ba? Undefined na yan. Kasi vertical asymptote yan, undefined. So, give me the values for your 0, 1, 3, and 4. Coordinates lang, please. Straight naman ito. All right. 0 is -3 and -3.33. 0. Huh? Again, 0 is -3.33, or double check na, princess. 0, I think it's -1/3. -1/3. Yeah, -1/3 or -0.33. Or how about 1? 1 is -1. Okay. How about 3? 3 is 5/3. And how about 4? 4 is 1. Okay, now look at here the numbers na kailangan mo. Sa Y is mga 2 lang, di ba? Ang pinakamalaki dyan. So let's just label here. Straight ng line. Kayo nang bahala dyan. 1, 2, 3. Confirm na lang natin mamaya sa Desmos. 1, 2, 3. Ganun, sabi 1, 2, 3, 4. Although 0 naman yung pinaka ano, di ba? So, dito tayo sa positive x-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now, from here, let's start with 1, -1. 1, -1. By the way, yung ano muna natin, vertical asymptote is x equals +2. So, on this side here, your graph, I will not touch this one. And what is your horizontal asymptote? Y equals 1/3. Saan banda yung y equals 1/3? Ditong banda, di ba? 1/3 is mga dito yan. 1/3 is, or 0.33, that is there. Okay. Now, next one, you're going to plot now the values there. 0, -1/3. 0, -1/3 is somewhere here. Okay, somewhere here. Let's use another color. Okay, 0, -1/3. Oh, no, here, sorry. 1/3 here. And then we have next one is 1, -1. 1, -1. This is 1, -1 somewhere here. Okay. So, hindi makita. I'll just use blue, okay? So, ito yung dalawang point. Yan yung dalawang point, pababa. And also here. Okay, yan yung dalawang point. Dito naman sa taas, 4, 1. Where is 4? +1, somewhere here. And the other one is 3 and 5/3. What is 5/3 in decimal? That is 1, 2/3, 1.67, right? 3 and 1.67 somewhere here. But it will not touch, guys. Remember, it will not touch. Okay, so kung titingnan mo, magkabaliktaran yung graph natin. Now, we will double check that one in our Desmos. Okay, x plus 2 over 3x minus 6. X plus 2, 3x minus 6. X plus 2, sorry, x plus 2, 3x minus 6. Okay, look at our graph here. Okay. So, kung titingnan natin, yung vertical asymptote kanina is nasa 2. Okay, nandito sa 2, yung vertical asymptote natin, tama yan. And then, yung horizontal asymptote natin is nandito yung 1, and our value there is 0.33. So, nandito, tama lang yan na hindi nag-touch dito sa positive 0.33 na horizontal asymptote natin. Okay, nasundan how to make a graph of a rational function, guys? Give me a thumbs up, or kung may tanong, mag-message. Okay, so walang tanong. Another one? Okay, last one. Try this one. Here, may given mo dito. This one. F of x equals x over x squared minus x minus 2. Okay? Given f of x equals x over x squared minus x minus 2. Okay. Find first the vertical asymptote and then the horizontal asymptote. Alright, mag-send lang dito sa group chat. Yeah, sir, dalawa. Yeah, tama. Dalawa yung vertical asymptote natin. Okay, correct? We have x equals, bakit dalawa? Kasi finactor out natin yung nasa denominator. Ginawa natin x minus 2, x plus 1. So, ibig sabihin, x equals negative 1. At saka yung isa, yan, i-ano na natin na x equals positive 2. Okay? Dalawa yung vertical asymptote natin, negative 1 and positive 2. And how about yung horizontal asymptote natin? Look at there, the degree of your numerator and your denominator. Your degree of your denominator is less than the degree of your denominator, meaning to say our horizontal asymptote is equal to 0. Then from there, pwede ka nang gumawa ng mga points. Okay, then graph. Tingnan natin kung yung expected graph natin mamaya, i-check, double check natin sa Desmos. Graph niyo dyan, and then compare natin sa Desmos. Yep. Dalawa. You arrive to this, continue what you're doing there. Check if you can arrive to this graph. Pwedeng isang table yung gagawin mo dyan, pero ang kukunin mo rin na values is in between doon sa, di ba meron kang dalawang vertical asymptotes. So, ang mga values na kukunin mo is in between, to the left of -1, in between na -1 and 2, at saka to the right ng +2. Okay, so kung gagawa ka ng table of values dyan, x, 1, 2, anim ang kukunin natin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, to the left of -1, you can try, to the left of -1, you have -3, -2, the -1. In between the -1 and 2, you have 0, 1. To the right ng +2, you have 3 and 4. Okay? So, let's try these values, guys. Okay? Yung mga hindi pa natapos, let's try these values. Give me the answer for the corresponding values of these x coordinate. Then, after you find those values, then graph those values for your coordinates. Pinagpatuloy mo ba, Villamor, na dalawang table or isang table lang? Okay, so what are the values of -3, -2? Okay, parehas lang. Okay, sige. Ito muna, values of -3, -2, 0, 1, 3, 4. -2 is 1/2. -1/2 ba? Okay, -1/2. -1/2. 0 is, and ito, -0 is 0. Okay, -0.5. Then ito, or -1/2, -0.5, pareho lang. 4 is 2/5. Okay. -3 is -3/4, or what is 3, guys? 3 is 3/4. Okay, so parang baliktaran lang, no? Baliktaran na kung 3, negative, positive. So, ibig sabihin, kung may -4 dito, -2/5. Okay, so from here, guys, try to graph using these values. Graph na natin. Vertical asymptote is -1. Palagay natin this -1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Meron kang dalawang vertical asymptotes. Okay. Then +2. Then yung horizontal asymptote mo is just simply your x-axis. Okay. Then you graph now. So 0, 0. Dito yan. 0, 0. -2. -1/2. So -2 is somewhere here. This is -2. Then you have there -1/2 is somewhere here. And then yung isa naman, -3, -0.75. Okay, ditong banda. So, yung graph mo is, so yan, pag ganyan. Then, yung isa, 1, -0.5, or is 1, -0.5. 1, negative 0.5 somewhere here. 1, negative 0.5, negative 0.5 somewhere here. And then 3 and 3/4, 3, and then 0.75 somewhere here. Then 4, 4 2/5 somewhere here. And so let's find another value na pwede dito sa taas before dito sa negative 2. How about negative 1? What is the value of negative 1, guys? Lagyan natin na isa dito, negative 1. Ay, hindi pwede negative 1 kasi ano, vertical asymptote siya. 0.5. Negative 0.5. Give me the value of negative 0.5. Negative 0.5. Before sa vertical asymptote natin. Negative 0.5, please. Negative 0.5 is, okay na, para mag-end na tayo. What is the value of your negative 0.5? 29, or in decimal, what is that decimal? Negative 0.5 is somewhere here. So mga dito yan banda, 0.22. Okay, mga ditong banda. So yung graph natin, so basta hindi yan straight line yung graph natin na yan. Yan. So i-compare natin dun sa graph natin kanina. Balikan nga natin yun. Imagine nyo na ganyan na graph. Let's see kung parehas ba. So ayan. So close to this value. Alright? So i-print screen nyo lang to. Print screen. So again ha, to confirm our graph is just use Desmos. Alright? So by next meeting sa GenMath natin, we will have our mini PT. Okay? Kasi by chunk, para hindi sabayan na PT sa end ng quarter, bago mag-end yung quarter. So coverage natin, mini PT natin is parang problem sets na rin tayo. Okay? Problem sets. So regarding sa previous topic natin sa rational function sa second quarter. So that's gonna be on Tuesday. Alright, so see you later guys. Chemistry natin. Bye for now. Thank you so much for your time. Bye guys.
Bye, sir. Thank you po.
Bye.